Hello, everybody. Again, we have a verdict apparently in the Karen Reed murder case. Everyone has been told that to come back. Apparently, we are getting highlights that there is a verdict this time, and we're gonna stay on the air this time until whatever the hell happens with this jury. Both AD, Turtle Boy and others are reporting that this is indeed a verdict as of 2:36 p.m. So let's go back to, let's see, this is Court TV this time. And we will stay with you until they figure out what the hell's going on. Good Lord. Hello, Hank. Nice to see you again.
Who are you?
Yeah. Your long-lost broadcast partner. Looks like Ted Daniels, there is a verdict. Stand by. Rosalie, there's a verdict. Turtle Boy, there's a verdict.
Hey, Pants, how's your new board game Pants Revolution coming? Just hang on.
Yeah, you're on. Sorry, I'm just making sure that G has got the link. And we're back to the courthouse. There's Lieutenant Fan. Probably for the last time, let's hope. Pants says he's up to 5,000 cards for his new board game.
I think Pants Revolution would stand a much better chance than whatever Chili's calling his game now.
Yeah. And thank you for joining us, everybody from Twitter and a few folks over on YouTube. Yes, a verdict is now in.
Supposedly.
Supposedly, yes. Virgo, if there is sentencing, yeah, we will see. But verdict is in, verdict is in. Let's see what's going to happen here. We've got... Go ahead.
Sentencing is usually a different day.
Yeah. So the clock was stopped at 21 hours, 0 minutes, and 17 seconds, according to Court TV. The one on Law and Crime is slightly different. One of them's running faster than the other. So, folks, yes, verdict is in, verdict is in. And I figured I had time to go get a Coke and a handful of cookies. And came back, verdict in, verdict in. We should have just stayed on the air. So everyone is being summoned for the verdict. That's what the delay is. Yeah.
I reheated the rest of my lunch and was just sitting down with it to try and eat it.
Yes, Tomatoes, verdict is now in. They've apparently corrected whatever the problem was. There is now a verdict, according to everybody. If this is another psych, good Lord. If this is another psych, then it does not appear to be, though. Just checking everybody. Karen, according to Turtle Boy, Karen Reed is giving huge hugs to her team of interns. Her lawyers are hugging the parents. It's all emotional. And there are thousands of people outside in anticipation of whatever is about to happen. That's Turtle Boy's take on it. And again, I know we had told you we'd be back at 4 o'clock, but they changed their minds and came back, I guess. I did ping Gia, but I think she went out.
I believe Gia's waving at you, but she's only using one finger. Instead of the middle finger, it's a pinky. Is there some special reason behind that, Jim?
I don't want to know. I honestly don't want to know. Though my allergies just went off, so I could start sneezing any second now. Fun times. I am allergic to the world for those who are joining us. It looks like the counter has died. So, we are back with Lieutenant Van. They've been told that the jury has come to a verdict. The clocks have stopped. We're going to hang with you throughout the reading of the verdict, and hopefully the trial comes to an end one way or the other, with just, if she's guilty, sentencing to go sometime in the future. If she's innocent, then that's it. We'll be out of here for a while. Just a reminder that since this is the 4 o'clock show, a couple hours early, we will not be having a 4 o'clock show today. We will be back with you at our normal time at 8 o'clock tonight. Yeah. Where we'll be discussing the Karen Reed trial, plus watching drunk girl videos and doing other things. Hey, Becca. Sorry to hear about the sick baby, but glad that Griffey is coming in handy. Captain 3D is playing off on the fact that I have agreed not to have KFC and a bunch of other restaurants, fast food, for the next 5 years as part of our fundraising efforts. Folks, we are a channel that is basically funded by your donations. Right now we're doing a 2-day fundraiser for the transcripts to the Lane Myers plea case. Unfortunately, they are not offering a text transcript, or actually an audio transcript. We need to pay for the text one. If you'd like to contribute, we have our links in the scroll below me right now.
Did you say blow me?
No, below me. Below me.
Why are you telling us to blow you?
No. We will be releasing those transcripts once we get them, and we will be doing an audio recording. So we'll be making our own audio version of that once it comes in. And all donations go to keeping the character Coke Dog away from the show for another day. $5 gets another day of the ban on the Coke Dog character. I think I got all that out. I don't know, folks. It's one of those crazy days. So what happened, for those who don't know, during the lunch break, the judge was notified that there was a verdict. Then a few minutes later, there wasn't a verdict. So we go through, the judge tells everybody to stay in the building, and then a couple more minutes later, there's a note saying that there is a verdict again. So they are right now getting everybody back together, getting the jury prepared, and it looks like we'll have a verdict one way or the other in just a few minutes. We've been with you for a little over about 10 minutes now. We went on the air again as soon as we heard anything. There's no indication which way it's going to go, though Karen Reed seems quite happy. Let me just double check our Twitter feeds. For those who Turtle Boy is apparently with the Reed camp right now. He says Alan Jackson is meditating.
What the hell happened?
I went and got a thing of cookie and a soda, and that's when we started seeing notifications that the jury came back with a verdict. So we've got a verdict, apparently.
Okay.
I don't know. Turtle Boy is with the Reed camp right now. He is reporting on their hugging and smiling and having a gay old time. I do point out that he says his heart is with the whole team, but makes no mention of the O'Keefe family or John O'Keefe. So that's kind of typical. This case has come down to the murder of John O'Keefe. It's not about, or the death of John O'Keefe, whatever the jury decides here. It seems like the victim is forgotten in all of this. It's become a cult of personality around Karen Reed. And the fact that someone died is glossed over a lot of the times. But Boston police officer John O'Keefe died that day. And whatever you think about this, this is not about Karen Reed. This is not about anyone else but John O'Keefe. That note, let's take a look through this. Turtle Boy apparently made it into the courtroom, but Ted Daniels and Jess Mikado did not make it in. And again, this is our scheduled. This is our scheduled 4 o'clock. We just moved it up early. We'll be back with you 8 o'clock Eastern with our normally scheduled program. Hey, Abby Mullen. I guess I should text Phil in Canada.
Yeah.
To let him know what's going on.
Tell him Vatican West is now Corgi Camp Extravaganza.
Okay.
Well, the Papal Rowdy is still at Vatican West.
No, he's not. No, she's not.
Right next door.
No, she's not.
What he said.
Limo picked her up this morning.
Mm.
I'm still confused about the jury. No verdict, verdict, no verdict, verdict.
Turtle Boy explained it that it was likely that they thought they filled it out wrong.
Yeah, that's possible. Somebody asked a question after they turned it in and said, wait, we got to look at it again.
Right. They're waiting on the O'Keefe family and the prosecution, apparently. So we're just going to hang out with you till this resolves. Again, welcome to everybody. Yeah, what an afternoon.
It was just sad that the O'Keefe family has to wade through the pink posse.
Yeah,
Just to
disgusting.
get in, yeah.
Happy to announce my nausea is gone.
Well, good.
Yep. I took one of those melty on your tongue things my doctor prescribed
Right.
yesterday, and I've been feeling fine since.
Good.
Wow.
That wouldn't have been nitro by any chance, would it?
I don't think so.
I hope not.
I am taking my allergy pills because I'm about to start sneezing. Pat says, woo, so glad Gia's not pregnant. At 87, I think that would be a record, Gia.
It's,
She's got the womb of a 20-year-old.
Zofran.
That is what Abby Paulin is asking. Was it Zofran?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was supposed to take one every 12 hours as needed, and I took one as soon as I got it from the pharmacy yesterday morning, and I felt fine. Much, much improved since then. My appetite is back. I'm still eating bland foods, but my appetite is back. Because when you don't want to eat and you don't eat, you get more nauseous because your stomach's empty.
Yeah.
I had to force myself to eat something.
I mean, I hated when I went in for extreme nausea. I couldn't keep anything down. They gave me pills for the nausea. I'm like, I can't keep anything down.
Right.
I mean, it wouldn't have been the fun way to go, but to get out of the misery, a suppository would have been an acceptable route.
Yeah, and I have to eat something to take my medication. So, like, one morning I had one egg. For lunch, I had a piece of turkey. I mean, that's my diet the last 4 days, but now I'm feeling much better. Thank God. I hate feeling nauseous because it reminds me of my pregnancy.
Right.
24/7, 4 solid months, nauseated.
I hate when that happens.
Oh. Working full time. Nauseated 24/7.
Okay, the O'Keefe family is apparently in the courtroom. The court officers telling everyone to keep their emotions in check. And here we go.
Quit teasing, Jim.
Well, somebody was unmuted.
You are unmuted.
See?
That lady standing there is like, thank God this is over.
The deliberating jurors remain standing. Defendant remains standing. All other parties may be seated.
Your Honor, may the record reflect that 12 deliberating jurors and 6 alternates are present.
Yes.
May I inquire?
Yes.
Mr. Foreman, members of the jury, have you agreed upon a verdict? Yes. Thank you. May I see the papers? Mr. Foreman, have the verdicts been placed in this envelope and have they been in your presence ever since? Yes. Foreman, on docket number 2282CR117001, murder in the second degree, what say you? Is the defendant at the bar guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
So say you, Mr. Foreman? So say you? No. Do you agree?
Yes.
Do all of you agree? Yes. Thank you. 002, what say you? Is the defendant at the bar not guilty or guilty?
Not guilty.
Is not guilty or guilty about that charge or any lesser included charge? Thank you. Specifically, number 5, operating under the influence of liquor by operating a motor vehicle with a blood alcohol level of 0.08 or greater. Correct?
Yes.
So say you, Mr. Foreman?
Guilty.
So say you all?
Yes. Guilty.
003, what say you? Is the defendant at the bar leaving the scene after accident resulting in death? Is the defendant not guilty or guilty?
Not guilty.
So say you, Mr. Foreman? So say you all? Jurors, hearken your verdict as the court records that you upon your oath say the defendant on 001 is not guilty, on 002 is guilty of operating under the influence of liquor, and 003 not guilty. Thank you.
All right, jurors, everybody please be seated.
Jurors, we thank you for your service. We're going to send you back. Your service is complete. I'd like to come back and talk to you for a little bit afterwards. So thank you very
So
much.
she gets out of it with just a
Alright.
DUI.
Yep,
Yep.
that's it.
Follow me.
All that money.
All that money for a DUI. Her adoring crowd.
Oh, Leslie's crying. I mean,
That's
Yannetti.
Yannetti. The question now is what happens next for Karen Reed? She's been in the spotlight for 28 years.
Karen
long
Reed?
vacation.
Not yet.
Tony,
Hold on,
not yet,
hold on,
not yet.
everyone. Karen Reed, Ms. Reed, can I have your attention? As required by statute, I must inform you that the records regarding the charges that you have been found not guilty will be sealed by the Commissioner of Probation by the court unless you notify the Commissioner of Probation in writing within 10 days that you do not want these records sealed. To request that these records not be sealed, you may use the Request Not to Seal form, which is posted on the trial court's website on mass.gov. I cannot accept the form here in court. You must submit it to the Commissioner of Probation at the address provided on the form. Please be aware that if the records regarding the charges which you have been found not guilty are sealed, you will be unable to access the sealed record of the not guilty dispositions or any other records regarding those charges.
Aiden's
If you
crying
want
too.
copies of any documents regarding those charges before the records are sealed, you should request copies from the court within 10 days. Do you understand? Thank you.
All right, so we need a date for sentencing. Can we do it next week?
We would be prepared to go forward today.
Okay. Okay.
For the last time in this case, sidebar. It looks like they may do sentencing right now. So again, the question is what happens next for Karen Reed, as she's been in the spotlight for, 3 years now.
World tour.
Will she
All right,
be
so
a
Mr. Yannetti,
celebrity?
you ready to go forward today as well?
Yes, please.
Okay, Mr. Brennan, what's the Commonwealth's recommendation?
Your Honor, the Commonwealth moves for sentencing. We recommend a probation 1 year 24D program.
So the standard that everybody else gets on their first time OUI?
Certainly.
Okay.
We ask that she be treated no differently, no better.
So I'm happy to do it. All right, thank you all.
1 year probation, 1 year probation on docket number 002, the lesser included offense of operating under the influence. 1 year probation. Thank you. The 24D program is. Thank you.
Immediately.
And how long will she not have a driver's license?
Probably less than 6 months.
Well, that should save some lives.
Yeah. After
Free
all that
Karen
money,
Reed. Yep.
all
Well-
that money, all those conspiracies, we still have the Turtle Boy trial to go, though I have a feeling
The dog
those
did it.
charges,
Yeah.
I have a feeling those charges will mysteriously disappear.
And my version of FKR includes Karen Reed, but I have a whole different F than 3.
Well, again, this is what the situation ended up being. They had 2 shots to prove their case. They did a better job this time. They just didn't do it.
Yep.
Well, it's without any witnesses and not being able to. If there was more damage they could tag to from the vehicle to hitting him, would have gone a lot better for him.
And the whole situation shows a small town that even in a blizzard, you need to preserve the crime scene. You need to act professionally. I don't buy for a minute that there was a conspiracy. They have not shown that there was an actual conspiracy. They trashed all of these lives for her freedom. Yeah, but justice was not served today.
Off for the vodka.
Yeah.
Time for a cold one.
Yep. Folks, just a reminder, we're back 8 o'clock Eastern when things are a little less numb tonight, hopefully. We'll be discussing part of this case, and then we'll be doing some drunk girl videos. I hope you're all with us tonight. But
Yeah, I sent you some. I sent you some.
Oh, I've got 47 for us to get through already. So I'll just add them to the list.
Okay.
Good Lord. We've got a backlog of those. I may have to do a marathon at some point just to get rid of the longer ones. So
let's do a marathon tonight. Let's do a marathon
tonight.
No,
not tonight.
Come on.
No, because the boy has surgery tomorrow, so I need to be available. So we may do a marathon Friday in December.
Can we mute the fuck nut?
Yeah, I got it. In fact, we will be wrapping up here. So, maybe marathon of drunk girl videos Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do it.
That's what we may do for Friday. So, for those who are working Friday, tentatively, we will be doing a marathon starting early morning Friday, or actually, I'll figure out the logistics and put it up at what we'll be doing. But yeah, we'll be doing a marathon Friday. As part of that, we will be raising the money for the Lane Meyer stuff and raising money for my continued eating for the next month or so. So we all hope that you're with us, and we'll go forward from there. Anyone else want to say anything before we get out of here?
No. Take care, everyone.
Okay. Yeah. Let's just say goodnight, and we'll see you at 8 o'clock tonight.
Hasta la bye-bye.